Hello, my name is Chigozie Okolie, presenting my assigned drug molecule, bictegravir, for the medicinal chemistry assignment 10. So just a brief intro to the drug. It's an antiviral drug that acts against the human immunodeficiency virus. It's a second generation HIV integrase transfer inhibitor. We'll learn more about that in the next slide. It was produced in response to viral resistance to the first generation inhibitors, and the drug was approved in 2018 by the FDA in combination with other drugs for the treatment of HIV infection. So, just a brief mechanism of how the drug works. Of course, we're very familiar with the HIV replication cycle. It specifically acts to block the integration of the viral DNA into the human DNA, which prevents it from replicating and infecting other cells. So I thought it wise to mention the key binding interaction just with a snapshot picture. Very briefly, the carboxylates of the active site, the aspartate 11664 and glutamate 152, coordinate a pair of magnesium ion. This pair go on to complex with a metal chelating core on a drug, and another interaction that happens is the binding of the glutamine 148 side chain to the water molecule together with glutamate 152 and aspartate 116. More details will be shown in the MOSOP browser presented in the next slide. Thank you. So here we have this 3D presentation of our drug, bictegravir. On the left, we have this trifluorobenzene structure, and then we have the secondary amine in dark blue attached to the ketone group. And then we have this three ring structure with the bicyclic ring at the end and an ether group on top of it. And then we have at the bottom this very important metal chelating core, which helps to complex with the magnesium pair, which complexes with the active site, which is sort of the key interaction in this of this drug. We can see it has this ketone group and the hydroxyl groups as well. So when we introduce the active site or the binding pocket, if you may, you could see clearly the interactions we talked about in the previous video, the aspartate 64 and the aspartate 116 and the glutamate 152 all complexing with the magnesium pair, and you can see the magnesium pair in turn interacting with the drug at the ketone group, the two hydroxyl groups there. And again, the interactions with water that are, you can see water sprinkled in orange, although the interactions are not clearly visible, they're stabilizing the glutamine residue and the aspartate and glutamate residues as well. So there you have it, fits nicely into the pocket, possibility for the interaction, pi stacking as well. So thank you very much.